And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. E.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. Has room inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Play action now, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another run for Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them in the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And they make the stop this at about the 37-yard line.
2nd and 6. At the Panthers' 37-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start with 2nd and 6. From the 37. Stays in the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal, Dallas.
They analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Dak throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Williams jukes out a one-stop, and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Here first as they come to the line. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This is ahead for about 5. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Young on first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Another try following the sack. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
It's a gain of 12.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's going to throw it. Third and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive.
Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Cowboys got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Panthers pick this one up. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Prescott to throw once more. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott again. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
24. Panthers 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. It's a small gain up to the 38. Malik Hooker with the tackle. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now it's Young. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 34. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're gonna have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Young throwing here. Steps up and he's running with it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the pistol, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Trying again, following the set. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Young working from the gun. Searches from the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Panthers set to take the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now.
The Panthers starting this drive 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he takes it down to the 33. Pick up there at 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
For a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young to throw it. Complete to Tremble. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Throwing from the gun here. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Young. That pass caught by Renfro. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Hubbard on the give. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard trying to run his way in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Young. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Young looking to throw. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking for an open man. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times for short yardage, sometimes things work in the right yardage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Video in the football dictionary, that's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys about set to celebrate this win. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Cowboys.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And even boys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.